Thank you.
A rally in New Haven to show support for immigrant children and demand Connecticut do something to help out. Children who fled violence and crime took center stage at that immigration reform rally.
Well, organizers want Governor Malloy to change his mind and accept the nearly 2,000 child refugees from the federal government and allow them to be housed right here in Connecticut. News 8's Stephanie Simone was at that rally today, and she spoke with someone who knows firsthand what it's like to cross the border. She's live in the newsroom tonight. Stephanie?
Yeah, Ann, it's difficult to hear the struggle many went through to make their way to the U.S. and connect with their relatives in the States. Now they want other children to be welcomed here, but the governor says detention centers should not be the primary policy.
Governor! Governor! And has our governor responded favorably?
No. One by one, children who escaped their countries took to the microphone.
Compasión con nosotros, gracias. Her name is Hazel.
13-year-old Hazel Mencos Jimenez watched her friends get kidnapped by gangs.
She was afraid for her life every day.
Rosario Casaido helped translate her life in Guatemala.
Since they're very little, they have the threat of being sexually assaulted and kidnapped. Children are kidnapped for, let's say, $20.
It took her 3 months to get through Mexico, and then she was detained at the border.
There was no water, there were no blankets. Está en la nevera, and the temperature was incredibly cold. They call it the freezer.
Eventually, she was reunited with her mother in West Haven.
The reality must match the rhetoric.
The Connecticut Immigration Rights Alliance held this rally in front of the old Gateway Community College, a place they'd like to see become a facility for child refugees.
We're just asking the Governor Malloy not to be a coward.
Plus, they want a comprehensive plan with state churches and nonprofits to help. Malloy says they've already connected more than 300 children with their relatives in the state.
If their children are going to remain in the United States, placing them temporarily with family members rather than warehousing children makes a lot more sense to me.
Late this afternoon, Malloy sent a statement saying he spoke with the White House and would consider this site, but still does not believe the long-term detention of minors is the appropriate policy.
This is progress, but I mean, more can continue on. He's talking with the federal government. Let's continue talking to these people on the ground.
We will not forget tomorrow, and we certainly will not forget when the elections come up in November.
Malloy says he'll continue to work with the federal government while they are looking into that old gateway site. He says right now it's controlled by the Board of Regents system and it is not state property. Live in the New Haven newsroom, Stephanie Simone, News 8.